Hi, I'm Charles Byrne, Director of Fundraising at the Royal British Legion. The strategic challenge we had actually was really interesting, and it probably cuts out on two levels. On the one hand, we have one of the most powerful and recognised brands as an icon. The poppy is really, really well understood and well supported. The problem is it reflects only a part of the work that we do, which is remembrance. So whilst the poppy is very powerful, it didn't really display everything that we needed it to do, or all the work that we do. And then internally, we are an extremely unusual and complex organisation. We've got something like 300,000 members. We've got hundreds of thousands of volunteers and supporters who come out and help us. We have great support from the royal family. We work and engage with the government at the highest levels. So in a very real sense, we don't own our brand, we're owned by the public, and we have to respect that and work with that. It was really surprising. There was probably more to do than we realised, and it was only working with Oystercatchers that helped us work that out. We had to start with engaging our executive and our trustees, or really just to get licensed to do this piece of work in the first place. That went very, very quickly and very, very well. There was almost universal agreement that the work did need to be done, so that was good. The second really important stage was a series of interviews that Helen Owen ran for us, engaging with all of our stakeholders, and that was essential. That helped us understand the full range of issues and opportunities that we had, but it also engaged all of those key stakeholders, so they were part of the process. And it gave us the data and then the analysis that sort of underpinned our plan that came out of it. Solving the problems generated huge value for us. I think in the first case there's now an alignment around who we are and what we do that hadn't really been crystallised before, so there's a big internal value to that for sure. The most important result probably is that we've got a new brand expression that we can use to engage the public with. So we have great support from our core supporters, great understanding from them, but we've allowed ourselves to become less relevant to a younger audience, and that's essential that we re-engage there. So that's really important. And finally, rather fundamentally, it helps us generate more income, and with that income we can provide more of the services that the charity needs to offer. I suppose the big advantage we had in all of this is that we knew our own levels of ignorance, and we knew we didn't have all the answers. So we had to turn to someone, and Oystercatchers have been a superb partner for us. The advice I'd really give is it's absolutely worth engaging, and engaging right at the beginning, laying those foundations, so having that well-constructed understanding of your own challenges, getting that engagement across the organisation, that thorough process, the data that comes out of it, it gives you the best possible foundation. We probably had to run through each variation of the brief and each step of the process 3 or 4 times. It took longer than we thought, but it's a bit like building a house, having an expert architect to help you do it, and the time you spend laying the foundations is time absolutely well spent.